Hey, everybody. Cryptocurrency Money Magnetism Collective brings you Carlos Quintana this week. Carlos, what are you going to be talking about this week?
This week, we're going to be talking about passive income, specifically on two different projects. One of them being annual passive income, and there's something called staking ladders with a project called Hex that pays out a certain amount of interest. And then a secondary project, which is called Olympus DAO. We're talking that by having an investment like the one I have in Olympus DAO of only 30,000, that pays out daily income, but I usually cash it out every week, and I'm making about $2,000 a week on Olympus DAO, and then on Hex staking ladders, you basically cash out an annual percentage, which I'm using to replace my annual salary, basically, or potential milestone goals to cash out a certain amount. So that's what we're going to be talking about this week.
Very intriguing opportunity. And is this something that's available for anybody to access and create passive income for themselves?
Yeah, it's been working out for me so far. I've had multiple amounts of gains already. Whoever is interested in that sort of investments, I mean, I've done the research, but obviously everybody has to go on and see what is their call to see how they want to make this. But these are two different projects that have proven to me that they work and that they give me a certain amount of passive income. The main message is this: as far as like one thing is staking, right? Like we can just all like stake in our Voyager app or whatever at a certain percentage. Let's just call it like 12%, 20%. It doesn't really matter. Staking is not as popular as it should because you don't have a proper staking strategy. So what I'm talking about in this time is a staking strategy that actually works. So a lot of people don't think about staking for passive income. They just kind of think about it to just earn a little bit of interest here and there. The way that the two projects that I have found allowed me to create a strategy that works for me. Hex allows me to create milestones for the very long term, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 15 years ahead of me, that allowed me to actually say, like, in 10 years, I want to buy a mansion in Laguna. So I have to put in a certain amount of money to stake it in a smart contract, lock it up. So then by that time, the interest is enough, according to the valuation of the coin that I have so far, even if it's in a conservative manner, for me to be able to cash out that amount at this point in time. That's what Hex does, very long-term type of milestones. And also I've created staking ladders every single year that will give me $200,000, $100,000, 300, 600, $1 million. I have like different ladders that allow me to, basically the way I'm thinking about it, to replace my annual salary. So I don't have to worry about work. And what that opens up for me is the freedom to do anything that I want to do during the year without having the necessity to work. And the other project that I got involved in, it allows me to have the monthly cash flow that I need to elevate my lifestyle in the current way, to like pay a higher rent. You know, I want to live in a place that I'm paying $10,000 in rent because I like that kind of place, you know. So therefore, what is it that I need for me to have that monthly cash flow? Like, yes, I have the project in Hex that allows me to have those milestones in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. But what do I do for the immediate timeline? Well, I need to have a little bit more capital that gives me the weekly cash flow that I need to survive in my monthly, still opening up that opportunity for freedom that I want, that allows me to still do the work that I do, but now with reduced amount of hours, right? Here in the accounting firm, I reduce my hours to like maybe 4 or 5 hours a week. I mean, not a week, a day, for like maybe 3 to 4 days a week. And because I want to focus more on my body, I want to focus more on my health, I want to focus more in spending time with my family. So the way that I've created those strategies is not just like stake your Bitcoin or stake your stuff just so you can get a little bit of interest. It's opening up the world to a staking strategy so you can actually create opportunities for yourself.
Wow, that sounds really intriguing and quite a sexy topic, because I can tell you that we are all looking for something to give us passive income, freedom, a lifestyle. And it sounds like what you've created is a plan that gives you an immediate return they can also feed your long-term plans and have the life of your dreams. And we're really excited to have you share more about that with us on Wednesday. Can't wait to hear about it.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll see you Wednesday, November 11th, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks, Carlos.
All right. See you guys.